North Face. Today we're going to conduct our presentation is based on customer preferences for cold weather clothing. That way the North Face can decide on their production for their new products and what to focus on. We conducted a survey in order to understand exactly what our audience is looking for in the cold weather clothing. We started off with 53 respondents. To break the ice, we asked them what their name was, where they were from, and the next question was how they feel towards cold weather, whether they like it or not, their choice of clothing, whether they like scarves, to wear jackets, to wear heavy pants, what is their material preferences, whether they like cotton or they like polyester, and what is their rationale for purchasing these products, whether it's price or whether it's for fashion. And finally, we decided they decided on the business success, whether they buying a product or not buying the product. Now we're going to move on to the demo. So he's going to demonstrate the slide.
Okay, so first of all, we ran a TF-IDF to show our client, the North Face, how our survey is comprehensive. So we wanted to show how each of the questions had unique answers and we're bringing unique business insights, and we were efficiently using the time, our time as consultants as well as the time of our respondents. So as you can see, for example, for question 3, where we were asking how they felt about the weather, you can see specific words such as cold, hate, and then for instance, question 5, you had words such as cashmere and natural and cotton. So this gives us a lot of insights more on the materials. So we were really using efficiently our time. So finally, for the keywords for each of the questions, we saw that customers prefer to buy cheap and fashionable boots for the cold weather. So that's an insight for the North Face when doing a new production of a new product. So next we're going to get to know a little bit more about the North Face customers. So we look at the common words for each of the answers, and here we were trying to give the manager of the North Face some flexibility when looking at these keywords for each of the questions by allowing them to change the frequency that they wanted to see, so which are their top words and what are their frequencies, so they can go more in-depth or more high-level in their analysis. So as you can see here, our respondents come from a variety of countries, but mainly they come from China, Brazil, and Italy, India, and Canada. So this is a little bit how our class distribution is. And then we can look also into, for example, the types of materials that they would be interested in. So leather, cotton, as we mentioned before. So in terms of business insights for the common words, as I said, boots and jackets are the most common item that people are looking at when they're thinking about cold weather and what they're going to wear, as well as they prefer materials such as cotton and leather, and they're looking at fashion and warmth when they are looking for the rationale behind their purchase. So the North Face should be very cautious when producing a new product because they should look at trends that are happening in the fashion industry, and they should also consider creating warm leather boots or jackets as the customers from this class prefer. So we're finally going to look into our last framework, so the sentiments. So here we used the Bing lexicon to create word clouds because managers love word clouds. And we're looking at the different respondents' answers. So here you can see for each of the questions you have certain keywords, and you can classify them as positive or negative. So this is really valuable for managers because they can use these words for their marketing campaigns. So we wanted to make sure that this analysis was all the way from the production, deciding which products to use, as well as like the marketing aspect of it. So we were trying to be comprehensive in the client's needs. In terms of business insights from the sentiments, we see that people from our class like to wear beautiful, warm, prestigious, cozy, and protective clothing, and they usually prefer eco-friendly, soft, and luxurious materials. And in terms of their rationale for buying, again, we see that fashionable and buy a new product. However, something new that emerged from the sentiment analysis is the aspect of the environment, which hadn't shown up in the frequency of words. So they're really conscious about how their purchases are affecting the environment. So yeah, and then the price, obviously, we are all students. So now Michael will run you through our prediction model.
Lastly, I'd like to talk about our 9-phase model. We use this model to classify tokens as high business success tokens or high business failures. And all the way over on the left, you can see that natural is actually a very frequent business failure token. And the reason for that is that people who prefer naturally made clothes are much less likely to purchase a factory-made product, such as a North Face product. And then the tokens that were high rates for business success were care, material,